then there's a hearing, definitely here on our side, to determine if opening up will be helpful. Fortunately, it is not too difficult with Korea because we have a complementarity. We have a complementarity of products. Hindi tayo magkakaparehong produkto katulad ng ASEAN kung saan mas madugo at pare-pareho tayong may saging, may pinya, pare-pareho halos. So after the consultation, there will be an evaluation, may closure report on the consultation, and then the Committee on Trade Matters will assess. Yung technical group, kasi masyadong mahirap gawin yung mga tariff lines, libo-libo yan. That expands over 1,200. Tapos, idadaan sa NEDA. Pag dumaan sa NEDA, i-approve nila at ipapadala kay Presidente. At doon magiging final yung mga tariff lines na government to government. And I think this is one of the reasons we are so enthusiastic about this FTA because the Korean president will be visiting Manila next month in October.
So on the part of the Philippines, our consultative mechanism is well institutionalized already and well tested already and ginagamit, maraming beses na natin nagamit.
Yes, yes,
we have
we have been doing this for a while because we have, as I said, the more problematic ASEAN Trade in Goods Agreement. Na pare-pareho nga yung produkto natin at doon talaga napapractice tayo ng husto at meron pa tayong Philippine-Japan, Philippine-European, kaya medyo sanay na rin tayo dito sa pabalik-balik na suggestion, hearing, consultation.
Pero ang naalala ko kasi nung RCEP, parang may reklamo yung in certain sectors na merong dinisolve na body, kaya nawalan sila ng parang consultation doon or bosses doon. If the sponsor knows the details, can we be refreshed, Mr. President? What was that body which was parang dissolved, so they lost they lost the mechanism to be consulted and to be heard, Mr. President?
If I recall correctly, there was a Philippine Committee on International Trade that for some reason was deactivated, and many in the agricultural sector felt that they had lost their voice in the consultation process. Today, we have a Committee on Trade Matters that's supposed to take this up and assess on our part kung lugi ba tayo o talaga naman na kikita yung mga tauhan natin.
The Committee on Trade Matters is composed of who, Mr. President?
Yeah. It's a multi-agency. Once again, it's a multi-agency committee involving DTI, NEDA, DOST, DA in the case of agricultural goods, and so on. Marami po silang member dyan.
Para sa private, in private sector.
I think the committee itself is strictly made up of government, but the consultation necessarily involves private sector and stakeholders.
So interagency body po ito?
Yes.
So paano yun? We will still be vulnerable to complaints that the private sector has not been consulted, Mr. President? If we have limited this body to government officials?
The usual complainants, as we're well aware, are our sadly uncompetitive farming sector. But they have a body for them, and this is the Philippine Council on Agriculture and Fisheries. And this is the group that takes into consideration all the different complaints and requests of our agri-sector. So in the case, for example, of this Philippine-Korea FTA, the big request was for bananas. that we could shorten the period that we enter Korea, our products enter Korea on a zero tariff basis. So it was shortened from the
Compared to-
the ASEAN Korea, shortened also as to RCEP. So within 3 to 5 years, zero na tayo like Vietnam and Indonesia. However, the request also of the agricultural sector of the PCAF, of the agriculture and fisheries, hindi po nasali yung fresh pineapple. So maybe that will need another round of negotiation. What's this resolution? Yes, as a matter of fact, during the hearing that the minority leader kindly attended, we saw so many members of the agricultural sector, agri and fishery sector, and they passed a resolution, as a matter of fact, enthusiastically supporting this, particularly the banana sector, as
yes.
they're flailing about looking for ways and means to survive.
Yes, I think I heard the manifestation of the representative
Yes,
from
of the banana
growers.
industries. That's
Yes,
correct.
Yes, I forgot his name. But,
There were two
Sige
groups,
po.
the commercial growers and then also the small banana farmers. All of them were very enthusiastic that we allow this as soon as possible.
Pero para lang po malaman ng mga nakikinig po sa ating mga kababayan natin. So for example, ano ba ang top 5 agricultural products ng Pilipinas? Tapos, dun sa top 5 na yon, ilan ang sasabihin nating magbebenepisyo sa FTA na ito?
I think I mentioned them earlier, and they are, again, bananas, oyster.
Hindi, but no,
Sorry.
those are the those are the goods yata allowed concessionary rates. Pero my point is, are we known for oysters? Hindi. I mean, we are known for banana, pineapple, ano pa kaya? Tuna, agricultural fisheries, and then coconut products. Ano pa po?
Yeah.
Did we haggle for our top products?
Yes, actually, what we'll be exporting are first the bananas, as mentioned repeatedly, processed pineapple, including pineapple juice, as also mentioned, yellowfin tuna still, even if it's a declining amount, we are no longer number 1. Nevertheless, there's yellowfin tuna, there's preserved oysters and blue crab, so we'll be sending them out. Even the canned sardines, kahit papano, meron pa rin. And I think we'll have fresh guava, okra, and as mentioned earlier, preserved jams.
Jams. Okay, thank you for that.
So it's really agriculture for cars and automotive parts.
Kunyari, for example, yung mga manufactured goods natin, although hindi, let us say, hindi siya parang